bitch, y'all pussy wide, cause I been that bitch.
Hi guys.
Hi,
Welcome
back to the
back.
Clapback. It's your girl Camille,
Camille Carmen.
and we're back at it again with another freaking video.
Audio remotely.
Literally, and as you can see, Camille's camera is not on, but it will be on soon.
Okay, perfect.
Not this episode though, but the
next. Oh yeah. Don't get your hopes up.
Please don't.
All right, so we gotta jump into what's tea.
What the F is tea, girl?
Lil Durk's lyrics drop from murder for hire case. Rapper hit with stalking, resulting in death charge in new indictment. Child, sound like they just trying to find something to stick.
No, seriously, because I honestly didn't even read the rest of this sentence. I just read that the lyrics were dropped. So I thought, they were kind of just gonna let it be what it was type thing and try to like pin him with the evidence that they have. But now the fact that they're trying to do a stalking resulting in death charge, that's different.
That is different.
I don't think I've heard this in real life before.
Stalking resulting in death. Yeah, I didn't even know that was charged. That's new.
I feel like I've heard of it before, but like maybe on a show or something, or maybe it was like snapped or something.
All I ever hear is just stalking. I've never heard stalking and then it led to a murder.
Girl,
led to death, excuse me.
We gonna see what the evidence is, honey.
Yeah, that man got kids, but then again, he in a gang, so.
No, not a gang.
I mean, ain't he? Allegedly?
I don't know. I have no information. Girl, you get on my nerves.
It's 9 o'clock, y'all. My alarm said it's time for me to go down.
Girl, and we just getting up. It's up. We lit. Well,
you not.
Well, they don't know that. Why you telling my business? I'm lit. I'm up. I just didn't feel like putting a wig on, guys. Oh my gosh, why am I being outed?
Okay.
Whoopsies. Excuse me. Oh.
You said whoopsie.
Yeah, I caught it after.
Okay, next up. Minnesota woman seen using racial slur towards black child raises $600K in donations. Excuse me? How
yes.
Donations?
That's what I was confused about when I saw it. I was like, how is she getting money for using a racial slur?
Like, is she locked up?
No, she is very much out. Like, I was so confused about the whole situation.
I'm so confused too. I'm gonna need to see more details on that because
I'm pulling it up.
Like, huh? I'm like, did I read this right?
I think the first time I saw it was like, I think it was on Instagram, but I saw like the video with her holding the child and she walking away and all this crap. So, but I didn't want to hear the video or anything, so I just didn't listen to it. But it says, wow, a Minnesota woman who appeared to call a 5-year-old black boy a racial slur has raised over $600,000 in donations. Don't want to say her name. The woman at the center of the controversy was captured on video, allegedly using the N-word towards a child at Rochester Playground on Monday, April 28th, as reported by NBC. The child, who is reportedly on the autism spectrum, was accompanied by a family friend who recorded the incident. In the video, the friend confronts the lady who was seen holding her own child, and she appeared to use the N-word multiple times while accusing the boy of taking her son's belongings. The video quickly went viral. In response, the family friend she created a fundraising page titled "Help Me Protect My Family," claiming to be in quote unquote dire situation. The campaign has raised over $638,000 as of the latest update, and that was on May 4th. Girl, she started the GoFundMe page and she got over $600,000 raised. Maybe she felt like she was about to get put in jail for it.
The white girl.
The white girl started the page after she used the slur saying, "Help me protect my family." That's the fundraising page title.
Maybe she felt like people was going to start attacking her house and blowing it up.
Mm. I want to see the actual GoFundMe page, and I want the description. I want to read the description.
Well, first of all, why are you calling a little black boy N-word because he took your child's toys? Ain't they at the playground? They supposed to be sharing.
Right. Her kid looks small, but I don't see how small the black boy is.
I
So,
thought it said he was 5.
huh?
Maybe I made that up. I thought the story said they were 5 years old.
Well, it says the black boy was 5, but it doesn't say how old her child is. I know he ain't 5 because she holding him on the hip.
He looked 5. I don't know that. I don't know.
That little white boy do not look 5.
He's bunched up. He looks young.
I'm not carrying no 5-year-old nowhere.
I pick up Bash. I think that boy 5.
Bash,
Regardless,
bigger than that.
Regardless,
girl, let that man walk.
Okay. Say that down. Then when she have a baby, she ain't never gonna put him down.
5.
Regardless, them kids is young. Well, I don't understand what the issue is. Like, this is stupid. I probably would have smacked her upside her head.
Yeah, but that would have made the situation worse because then he would have been in jail and she already doing
I know, but I'm just like, this is stupid. This whole thing sounds stupid.
Yeah, I definitely don't get it. Kind of glad it was recorded, but at the same time, what did that really help? Because she got $600,000.
She's getting supported.
Right. She probably quit her job. Well, I thought that was weird. So that was definitely tea, honey. Because what the F?
Yeah, that's odd. Okay. And then last up, we have Smokey Robinson is being sued by four former housekeepers who allege that he repeatedly sexually assaulted and raped them during their employment. Man, I'm going to get into my opinion on all this when we get to messiest person. Go ahead.
Huh?
You got something to say?
I just think it's crazy that, if this did happen, that's just scary. Like, at this point, trust none. Trust no one.
Oh, that's your takeaway?
Yes. This man who they felt, was their employer and who was supposed to quote unquote protect them, assaulted them. Allegedly. And raped. Raped is crazy.
But that's why I'm just like, allegedly, because when did this even happen?
Because this man is old.
Are they saying this is recent or back in 1980?
Girl, this is definitely given back in 1980.
See, and that's what my issue be.
Well, it says from 2007 to 2024. So maybe he was getting his little PD whacker wet, child.
They wasn't alleging all this, but they was cashing out at the damn bank. I bet the bank got let go.
Girl.
They got let go.
Girl, you are crazy.
Camille
Carmen.
2007 to 2024, baby. That's our whole school career.
It definitely says nearly 2 decades.
That's crazy.
Predatory behavior.
I'm not getting raped and sexually assaulted for that long and then got the nerve to say so. Them checks dried up. Somebody ain't getting paid.
Do you think they Hispanic? Because they do say housekeepers. I'm not trying to be prejudiced, though.
I mean, it definitely give that.
Maybe they was about to get deported by ICE and they trying to do this to stay. I don't know.
Child, his ass fired them or he can't get it up no more. And now they mad.
Girl, because they do say he 85, child. That's 5 years from 90. I wonder if he turned 85 this year or if he'll be 86.
Why they trying to kill that man?
Girl, I don't know. And in the picture that they got of him, he just a cheese.
He looks spooky.
Oh, yeah. His eyes look weird. He turned 85 in February. So
He are too white.
Girl, his face look he get Botox, honey, because
he's definitely getting worse.
Yeah, because he don't look like he 85.
Yeah, he's nip tucked.
I wonder what he looked like when he was younger.
Look it up.
Yeah.
Before.
Huh?
I think I've seen him before when he was younger.
Ooh.
Oh, you think he look cute?
No, it's still showing me pictures of him looking old. He just looks gay.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, he just looked like, I'm about to show you this. I'm about to send it to you so you can send it to the people because I have no camera access on tonight.
Oh my God.
But he looks kind of fruity.
Mm,
His
okay.
eyes are very pretty though.
They're scary.
He looks like an older woman, an older Black woman.
Oh,
Yeah, exactly.
okay. No, I want to see him young.
Exactly. Oh, he used to have dreads. I'm screaming. He's still. Oh, I don't think they have pictures of him young. Like the internet was, cameras was probably not a thing back then.
Girl, found it.
Oh, me too. He looks different.
You just got to type in the right stuff.
I typed in young. It looked like when I put face, they put young, and it's like, okay, other people wanted to see too.
Yeah, he look cute right here.
That's the picture I saw. I'm like, he looks different.
He look cute right there.
I wonder if you see the same page I see.
Oh, look at him right here.
Yeah, I see these pictures. He looks completely different from how he looks now.
Oh,
Smokey.
he was cute.
I hope he didn't do nothing to the women.
Them women busted wide open and
Oh, not busted wide open.
I think that's what happened, but I don't know. Allegedly. Anywho, we need to get into the 411 girl. What's up?
Girl, so we have a high school star, Michael Bonsworth Jr., was shot dead by a homeowner over a TikTok ding dong ditch prank. Now, the community was in an uproar because, of course, the teenager who was the quote unquote high school star was caucus. Him and his friends, I guess, that he did a little ding dong ditch with, they were caucus, and the man that was the homeowner was Black. Now, the homeowner was arrested because of you know shooting and killing the young man. But I was seeing a lot of different mixed, different and mixed is the same thing. I was seeing mixed, not reviews, but like comments in the comment section, because a lot of the people were like, that was his house. Right. And he was protecting himself. Like it was 3:00 in the morning, and them, boys was playing on his doorbell and in his home. Well, not in his home because they weren't there, but they were playing and just so happened to have gotten shot and killed. Now, then I did see some people saying that he should have brought them in his house and then did what needed to be done. Yeah, like they were trying to say, like, I guess they wouldn't be able to call it self-defense because they weren't actually in the home. Yeah. So I don't know.
Okay. Oh, those the only two ones you saw?
What, the two comments?
Yeah, or you got more?
Oh yeah, I have plenty of more, of course, but it just says 3 a.m. is not a time to be playing games. Wow. This man was in his house at 3 a.m. bothering no one and now in jail because someone thought it'd be funny to play games. Make it make sense. RIP to the young guy, but come the F on. If it were the other way around, it would have gone like, quote unquote, well, he was standing his ground, of course. Notice how when describing the deceased teen, they mention him being a 3-sport athlete and not a thug. Double standards in wordplay is so essential, even when trying to paint a picture. Someone said if they rang the doorbell and ran away, he wouldn't have time to wake up from sleep, grab his piece, and go to the front door to shoot. They had to be there for a minute, so they weren't just doing no ding dong ditching.
Yeah, or they must have been ringing his doorbell multiple times, something.
Yeah, but I mean, ding dong ditch, you're supposed to ring the doorbell and run off. Why are you staying long enough to get shot and killed?
Right, how you getting blasted? Unless he was sleeping on the couch with his piece and you rang the doorbell, spooked him, and we got bow, and then it just so happened to shoot you. But right. I highly doubt it went like a cartoon. So I don't know. There's more to the story. But I think that man is innocent.
Okay.
The white kids shouldn't have been playing. You know, them white kids keep playing, just like the one that was playing on Schroeder's phone.
Shut up, Shador. That's how my mom you be calling him Schroeder.
What she say?
She was like, why? Because it's spelled like that. Said, girl, no, because she is ignorant.
It's spelled like Schroeder.
Shooter. That is so crazy. Schroeder. You get on my nerves.
Didn't nobody tell his daddy to name him that? Okay, Shador.
Thank you. I did have a comment though about well, not a comment. What you say?
Oh, I was saying I gotta flick my wrist with that one. Shador.
Go away. So not necessarily a comment, but I did see a comment that I can't find. But it was just saying like, because the guy who is currently in jail, he's 27, and someone was like, you know, he was probably terrified because he's a young guy living in his home by himself, and people are like playing on his doorbell. Like, of course, it's described as a ding dong ditch prank, but we essentially don't even really know what happened for real. Like, they could have been doing even more. They could have probably tried to attempt to break in his home. Like, we don't know what happened. So it's the fact that he was scared enough to go get his, you know, muscle tool and let that chopper sing.
What city was this, or what state?
I'm sorry, let me unlock my phone.
Because that's a good point. Maybe he's been facing some type of adversity, like in the neighborhood.
Yeah, like he might be the only black person in there.
Right.
They probably gentrified the place up.
Or they've been saying certain stuff. Like, we really don't know. The homeowners could have been alluding to something, you know, like making it sound like, oh, we got to get him out of here. Like, we really do not know.
Right. So it says it's Fredericksburg, Virginia.
Oh, Virginia's racist. But a lot of black people be in Virginia. But I did hear that Virginia got some racism. This man don't look 27.
He does not, honestly and truly. Life must have been hard.
Okay, I'm like 27.
Yeah, he does not look like one of the girls.
Yeah, that's shocking. Okay.
Yeah, he look like he 40 in this picture.
Yeah, he does.
But yeah, that man was scared.
He's scared of this pussy.
And okay. And then they say it's a TikTok prank. So like, was there more to it than just ringing the doorbell? Like, oh wait, oh yeah, it says that he believed they were attempting a burglary and opened fire.
Oh, see, yeah, there we go.
So yeah, so it says one teen was killed, one friend was grazed by a bullet, and the
he blew them shots.
Yeah, I said he let that chopper sing. Then the 13 was unharmed. So they probably started getting shot at and started running jail. So anywho, we are spending too much time on this.
Yeah, that's why I was like, okay, girl.
Okay, and then we have Weight Watchers filing for bankruptcy after growth in GLP-1 drugs. I did not even know Weight Watchers was still around.
Really? Yeah, they got locations. I've seen some of their locations before.
Are you serious? I see when I put, you know, like I like to put pictures on the outline. So when I seen this picture, I'm like, dang, they got a new logo and everything, and I did not even know that they were still around. I didn't even know they had locations.
Yeah, I haven't seen a commercial for them in a minute, but I did see their location, I think, one time in Florida, and I want to say I saw a location in New Jersey. I don't know. It definitely wasn't in Georgia, in this like certain neighborhoods, but I feel like it's Oprah's fault because she was their number one advocate, and then when that bitch started injecting herself with Ozempic and whatever the F else allegedly, now they door shut. And she was the face of the company. I bet you she had money in that bitch. She probably had some ownership.
Probably.
Yeah. It's her fault. Blame Oprah. When in doubt, blame Oprah.
I'm screaming. I blame Oprah, child. Yeah, it did come out that she lied about how she was losing that weight. So I probably wouldn't trust that crap either.
Okay. Thank you. She's from Chicago now, y'all.
I'm screaming.
Keep your eyes on her.
Bye. Anywho, now on to the messiest mother ever.
Babes, it's going to Lil Wayne because he has bumped his effing head. So if you ain't know, this past Sunday, May 11th was Mother's Day. And on Mother's Day, while we were all loving up on our moms and the women in our lives who are motherly figures and doing motherly maternal things, Lil Wayne said, "Oh, B, you gotta hit the block." He kicked out his fiance and the fiance's daughter, who looks like she might be in like high school or something. He kicked both of them out the house and flew in 2 white girls to his home. Now, I don't know what he got planned with all these non-black folk, but Lil Wayne...
non-black folk?
Huh?
I was laughing at non-black folk.
Oh, yeah. I don't know what's up with him. Like, he has a track record of obviously being unfaithful. Like, he cheated, I think, allegedly. He's cheated on, like, almost every woman he's been with.
Wow.
And, yeah, like, he engages them. Like, he proposes to them. And then, what?
Engages them.
He engages them. Engagement, whatever. He proposes, they get engaged, and then he cheats. It's like his little pattern. I don't know. I think he's only ever made it to the altar with Toya.
Really?
I think they were the only ones that got married.
And I want to know, like, so he cheated on her. That's why they broke up.
Allegedly.
Oh, because they was like high school sweethearts or something. Or maybe they were
together for a long
time. Yeah, and I'm like, oh my gosh, like that would have been cute if they worked out. But I just every time I see Lil Wayne, I just think of how dirty he looked. His hair be looking dirty, and them tattoos all over his face, just yuck.
Yeah, he has 2 dreads, and his skin looks like ink.
Yeah, it's just not tea.
Yeah, he's not attractive at all. But yeah, so he kicked that woman out. And what I said, remember earlier, I said I was going to talk about how I felt about these people coming out with stuff later on. Yeah. So the fiance was on live, basically telling everybody, you know, F Wayne, he done kicked me and my daughter out on Mother's Day, blah, 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 blah. So she's going off. And then she proceeds to say, yeah, because like you done put hands on me and that. Oh. And I'm like, okay. Here we go. Wasn't nobody talking about you getting beat on when you was under that roof. Now when you on the block, got to figure shit out. All of a sudden, oh, you were strangling me and you were putting your hands on me and you been beating me for XYZ. What is up with you people? Because best believe me, shit happened to me. I don't give a fuck who you are. And even if my safety, I don't know. No way these women scared for their safety with these niggas. Did he? Possibly. Them other folk, ain't no way you scared of your safety. I would be like, child, F Lil Wayne. What the hell? This nigga is beating me. I would tell somebody. Smokey robbing me, his little self. Child, please. His ass is raping me. Did he?
My girl is scared of Diddy.
Diddy had some people he could call because allegedly in the court case today they was talking about blood and all types.
Oh,
yeah, I was just starting the video, but I need to finish watching it because one of my YouTubers, Armand Wiggins, he has been covering the case, and he said that Cassie was on the stand for 8 hours talking about off, but the title is literally Cassie 8 hour. Wait, what is her? Let me read the title of the video, child. I hope the video ain't deleted. Wait. Oh, it said my connection was lost. Okay. It says the title of the video is Live from the Diddy Trial. Cassie's 8 hour testimony was unreal. Pools of baby oil, blood, and trauma. Excuse me, not baby's blood. I'm sorry. That's how rumors get started.
Girl, I thought you were referring to Bloods as in the gang. That's what I thought you were.
Oh, no. I was associating baby's blood.
Okay.
Yeah, but yeah, no. So, but see, that's why I'm like, look, with Diddy, I ain't saying nothing. But with them other niggas, I ain't scared of y'all, especially ain't no Smokey Robinson. What the hell?
Girl.
You getting paid. But you see, as soon as something don't go your way, now you crying wolf. And I can't respect that. Sorry. Call me anti-feminist.
Oh. Girl. I forgot what I was gonna say.
Shut up, girl.
Oh my gosh, when you were saying something about Diddy and then okay, I got it now. So I was gonna say it seems like a lot of people are in like these domestic violence type relationships, because I was just hearing about one over the past weekend, and I'm just like, when you were saying something about like it can't be that good or whatever to continue to be with the person or whatever, and what makes people stay, that is a serious question. What makes you stay? If you are getting beat the F down, why do you return? Because it seems as though Cassie and Diddy's relationship was, for the most part, abuse, but yet they were together for a very long time. So I want to know what made her muster up the courage to actually leave.
Well, you heard what I said.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, the Diddy is, that is something completely different.
Yeah,
I get it. I get why them people had to stay where they was at, because his ass would have had their butt killed. Because I mean, even he was still messing with Kim Porter, like, and they weren't together anymore, but somehow they were still together. So that's why I'm like, look, that nigga is different.
Love.
You be outside walking your dog and a motherfucker roll up on you, put a bag on your head, throw you in the back, and drop your ass off at his house and say, bitch, report in. Yeah, no.
That literally seems like some movie type stuff or TV show type stuff. Yeah. I bet
And
he
I'm sure he can make it happen.
Huh?
I said, and I bet he could make it happen. What were you about to say?
I was gonna say, I bet he would have never thought that he would have gotten caught and this would be happening.
Oh no, I don't think so, because like even what Armand was saying, he was like, when he came into the courtroom, he didn't have like that arrogance to him like he used to, because you know, like he would operate as if he was untouchable. Even Young Miami, when she started messing with him, she started popping her shit a little different. You know, like that bitch thought she was better than everybody, including JT. Like she was just like, oh, bitch. Oh, to the one girl, I think she the baby mama. Whatever, that other girl, her name like Gina or Gia or something. But she was like, bitch, I spit on you or something. And if Diddy,
I think I remember that.
Yeah, she was like, and if Diddy tell you to get on your knees, bitch, you on your knees, da 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 da. So she even was acting different. Everybody done got humbled. The hell that.
Need to call her into the testimony.
Her name is in the document, so she may be gone. Yes.
Risha Brown Lee.
Yes, she was named, and some other people. Michael Myers, you know, the one that was the groovy baby.
That was a killer.
No, not that one. The one that was the groovy baby.
Oh, he was in it.
He listed, and some other people was listed. I can't remember off the top of my head. But yeah, girl.
Well, that's getter.
People had to be humbled, and God will do it. Wow.
When I walked in work today, I saw whoever was in there, I think it was my boss, they had it up on the TV, like the Fox News, and it had like, I think it was showing the outside of the courthouse or whatever, and it was saying like people were arriving, and I was just like, that is so crazy.
Well, let's get into this topic for today, because we already at our 30-minute mark.
Yeah.
Anywho, so what's this with straight men not liking women? What's going on?
So you know, Camille did not watch the video, but
I didn't either.
Okay, I didn't want to specifically talk about the video. I kind of wanted to just talk about like the comment that was made about straight men like not liking women, because you know, a lot of this culture with men wanting to be princesses and stuff like that has been the talk of the town when, you know, the girls are out here dating. So everyone's talking about, like, I think, I can't remember where I was or what I was listening to, or maybe I was in a conversation with someone, but no, I was watching, okay, I was watching, I don't know if you guys know anything about cut videos. Like, they have this YouTube channel called Cut, they have one called Jubilee, and they have one called Nectar. So I like to watch some of the videos sometimes when I don't have anything to do. And I was watching one of the Nectar videos yesterday, and they were talking about, they were doing like swipe left or right on people in person. And I think this was that one of those videos, but anywho, I digress. So one of the girls was saying, like, one of the guys were saying something about like men want flowers too, or something like that. You're right. And the girl was like, you know, a man that I date will never have that problem. I think it was, I don't think it was that video. I can't remember what it was, but the girl was giving very much pick me energy. Like, she was just like, you know, a man that I date will never have that problem. Like, I would get a man some flowers. Like, I think it was that video. I'm sorry, guys. I'm having like multiple. it's like a little hamster just running on the wheel in my brain, because I'm like, I feel like this is the video, but I can't quite remember. But I think it was, because I really didn't do too much yesterday. But yeah, like, he was, I guess, speaking on behalf of men, but I feel like he was more so talking about himself, saying like, men don't, it was that video, because they were saying men, it was reported that men, a lot of men don't get flowers until they die, like it's their funeral, and that's when they get flowers or whatever. And the girl was saying like, I would never make my man feel like, you know, he can't get any flowers. Like, I would make sure to provide that for him, and blah 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 blah. And I was just like, first of all, do men really want flowers, or was it just that specific man? And two, like, does this play into the whole men wanting to be, I don't want to say feminine, because I don't feel like them wanting to be chosen is feminine. I just feel like some of the tendencies that are going on within the men are kind of questionable, because it might have been the same guy or a different guy was talking about how he doesn't want to approach women. Like, he'll go out and he's like, I want a woman to approach me type thing. So I'm kind of tying in the question of straight men not liking women and asking about straight men dating straight women. Like, what's the procedure?
Sounds like we should have had a straight man on here.
Oh.
Because we just two straight women. We don't be biased.
Of course. And you know, they like to say that we be bashing them in jail.
Well, we haven't heard that in a while. But
we don't talk to that person anymore.
I don't remember who said that. I don't remember that. But yeah, so what am I about to say? Okay, first talking about the flowers.
Mm-hmm.
That man got to tell me he want them, because I mean, just off rip, it's not like, that's not that there's stigma, but like the stereotype is literally that flowers, you get your woman flowers,
right?
You present your woman with flowers. That's just what the culture of dating has been for like the beginning of time. So, I mean, sorry, nigga, you need to just damn straight up tell me you want fucking flowers. Now, if you want it, like, I don't think nothing's wrong with that. Flowers are nice. Just like we could have a garden together. I would garden when I'm in. That would be so fun. Oh my gosh. So like he could do all the heavy stuff. Like he digged. Actually, I would want to shovel, because I was gonna say he digged the hole, but I would want to do the shoveling too. We could take turns shoveling.
You got that.
Oh, maybe he cuts the grass while I do the flowers. That'd be so cute. Anywho, but yeah, like he would just need to let me know. I don't think anything's wrong with that. I don't think that's feminine. What I don't like is men arguing with women. I mean, like, I understand having like a disagreement.
Yeah.
Like, obviously, we're not gonna always have the same thing. But I feel like as a man, you have to know when to let a situation go.
Yeah.
And I don't like when men go back and forth with women for a long period of time and they get extremely passionate where you can't tell the difference between, is this nigga mad at me or are we just having a, like a slight disagreement? Because it could kind of get to that point where it's like, damn, like he beefing with me type shit, like he about to put hands on me, because it could get to that point depending on what y'all talking about.
Right.
So, I don't like when it's too much of that. Like I'm gonna need him to be like, all right, like that's it, did it, or walk away. Like you enjoy the rest of your day, girl.
But
like
that's another thing too. Like, how do they dismantle that type of conversation? Like, you have to take that into account too.
Have a nice day. Well, I've seen plenty of men just be like, okay, well, we're just not seeing eye to eye, or we're gonna have to agree to disagree.
Mhm.
You enjoy the rest of your night, or you enjoy the rest of your time, because we're just not seeing eye to eye.
Yeah, but then you got those men who do too much and be like, bye, get out my face. No, we're
That's what
not
I'm saying. That's why I said I don't like that.
Yeah.
That to me, that's the feminine trait. That's something else.
Very hostile.
Yeah, right. That's what I'm saying. Like he needs to know when to put a pin in it and not get to that point, because that's nuts. As a man, why are you saying bye, bye, bye? Like that, I would just be like, oh my goodness.
That's very questionable.
Yeah, I wouldn't know how to react to that. And then lastly, the gentleman saying that he doesn't approach women. Now, I did have a conversation with another man. He didn't say that he doesn't approach women, but he was saying it is a relief sometimes when a woman approaches him, because as a man, they always do the approaching, and they kind of end up building that thick skin of taking rejection, as I feel most men should. They build that thick skin of like, okay, not every girl is going to want me, but that kind of gives them confidence. Like, okay, I'm gonna step to this girl. Like, I think that I like her. Again, like we said in the other video, step within your means. Don't be stepping up on no
step within your means, period.
Don't step up on that girl with the Chanel bag and the Benz that look like a damn stripper, and you ain't got it like that, because that bitch is looking for money. Don't shade. And not to judge a book by its cover, but 9 times out of 10. So step within your means, but like approach a woman. I like that, but I can't understand sometimes, wanting a break. But me personally, I was talking about this with a gentleman too the other day. I was saying like, yeah, because like I'm just awkward, and I tell everybody that I'm just awkward. So like, I don't know how I will approach somebody, because I am just awkward. If you start the conversation, baby, good, because I got something to work with. We can go from there. But like me starting the conversation, it's very much like hi. So
hi.
It's very much hi. But the guy was telling me, he was like, well, a lot of the times he, like you had told me before, Camille, he's just as nervous as you. And like he might not do well with speaking up like you are. Like, so take that risk, like say something. And that made me think, like, how many opportunities have I missed out on because I'm just like so in my head, rather than like just having my own confidence to be like, hey, you're cute. Or I don't know. I just don't know what to say. I need to get me a little elevator pitch.
I'm screaming. Not an elevator pitch. And I was starting to step into that whole I'm done approaching men thing, because I just feel like, one, it might be emasculating to some men, and two, a lot of them, 97.5% of the men that get approached by women feel as though they're approaching them to sleep with them. And exactly. And that's something that is very annoying, because I remember, like, I think I had approached someone before, and it was very much giving like, what you doing tonight after? Yeah, like, okay, I remember telling you about this guy. Remember the guy that I seen at Walmart, and I was like, he was cute. And then he ended up walking by my car. So I had wind down the window, told him he was cute or whatever. Like, we exchanged numbers and then we were texting, like, you know, right in that space because we had just met. And as I'm driving down the street, he's asking me what I'm doing tonight. And I'm like, I'm not sure right now. Like, you know, I'm probably just gonna be chilling or whatever. Cause I can't remember what day of the week it was. I'm assuming it was a Friday,
I
probably.
think it was Friday.
Yeah, because I think we recorded after.
I saw you right after.
Okay, so yeah, we talked or whatever. Well, not me and him, but Carmen and I talked. But yeah, like approached him, told him he was cute or whatever. And that same night he's asked me what I'm doing, and then I'm like, you know, I'm not sure. And then he's like, oh, okay. Then he kind of follows back up with like what you doing tonight, you can come through or whatever. And it's like, I just met you in a Walmart parking lot. Do you really feel like I'm about to come to your house?
Regardless of that, let's get some effort. Like, I just feel like it would have been more attractive if he would have said, oh, let's go grab something to eat, maybe at somewhere nearby. Like, maybe if it, like me personally, if you invite me to like a little bar or like a sports bar where it's like they got good food, drinks, it can possibly be low key vibes, you know, I don't mind. Like, if he would have just been like, oh, okay, let's maybe grab something to eat really quick, like on some impromptu type shit, spontaneous.
Yeah.
That's cool. That's a vibe. Like, yeah. But come to your house, nigga, and do what?
Yeah, he was like, where you stay? And I'm like, you know, told him where I stayed. Not exactly, but the area that I stayed in. I was like, yeah, this is my Walmart. I don't live too far from here or whatever. And he was telling me, I think and guys are so unsafe. He told me like what subdivision he lived in or whatever. And then he was just, you know, I wish I still had the messages, but that was so like 3-4 years ago.
Yeah.
Maybe not that long, but probably 3 years ago. I think it was like 3 years ago. Maybe 2.
I think it was 3.
Yeah, it might have been 3. But yeah, it was just such a waste of time because after I told him, like, you know, I did not have plans on coming to his house, that was the last time I heard from him. And I think, yeah, we followed each other on Instagram, and I was kind of looking at him more like he ain't even that cute for real, whatever. And not even trying to be one of them girls who, like, you know, it didn't work out for me, so he wasn't cute. But no, he wasn't even that cute for real. And then we kept following each other for a while. And then this was back when I had the little unfollowers app. So I saw eventually that he had unfollowed me or whatever. So I unfollowed him. But then, like a couple years later, I was seeing him on the dating app, and I was just like, "That's so funny! Like, I will never swipe on you, sir. Please get the F on." But yeah, I definitely got out of my approaching bag because it was just very much giving like you want to get effed, and I don't. And someone has actually told me that before. This guy that I used to talk to told me like, when I had DM'd him initially, I was literally just responding to his story because he was posting with his godson or whatever. And after the fact, he told me like, yeah, the way you entered my DMs, you was trying to get effed and I was gonna do it to you too. And I was like, what?
Okay, well, hold on. Okay, with that, I don't think he meant literally. Like, I think
no, he meant literally. Like,
okay, the reason I say that is because I've gotten that message before because I respond to stories all the time too. But I've been told by men like, I will be doing nothing, and they just be like, yeah, because you must try and get effed or something. I'm like, I'm not. I'm just being kind or being polite.
He meant it literally because he was like, he brought the whole scenario back up and was like, you really did not care about my godson. You was just trying to get in my DMs. I was like,
gosh.
Right. I was like, I really wasn't. Like, I was genuinely inquiring or like making a comment about what he posted. And he was like, nah, you was just trying to get some dick.
Baby, if I wanted to just get some dick, I would have told you that. And I ain't say that. So what I said is what I said. Don't tell me what I was thinking or what I was implying or what I'm trying. No, nigga. What? Child.
Girl, you need to take another device off the Wi-Fi because you've been cutting up this whole time.
Well, I took my devices off. I don't know what Mallory doing.
Child, because it just keep on cutting up.
Okay, well, let's wrap it up then, because we already getting to our max.
Okay.
Coming back at.
Oh, I'm so ill prepared today. I had one earlier. I was like, I'm gonna definitely clap back at this situation, but I can't remember what it was. So you go right now, and I'll try to think.
Okay. I'm going to clap back at. Great. Ooh. Who am I gonna clap back at? I feel like I have a couple of things I could do, but I just don't know who's listening. So I'm like, let me tread lightly. Child, I got some stories to tell y'all. I have to tell y'all in a couple of months though, or like when some stuff die down.
You better write it down.
Nah, I remember because it's men, it's involving men. But okay, I'm gonna do a positive clap back. So before I used to complain about my manager like crazy. I was reporting her and everything.
Not reporting her.
She did something good today. Yeah, because she's not a good manager, but she did something good today. I guess me hounding her and bitching and complaining about me wanting more work or like more responsibilities finally got through to her. And now I was given a little project to like do some contract abstracting, which I've done before, but like now I know that I can put that into my resume because I guess I never really realized like contract abstracting is literally nothing. So I was just like, oh, child, I've been did this before. So I'm gonna clap back at her because I guess me bitching and getting on her nerves and reporting her made some type of fire get lit under her ass. And I'm glad because I've been bored, y'all, these past couple of weeks. I've been kicking it at work. That's why I was down in Atlanta wilding. I've been up here going middle of the day. I'm like, bitch, I'm going to the gym. I'm going on a run. I'm going to the store, to the mall, because it's just like, I ain't doing shit. But now I got things to do.
I felt that.
And I have a program that I'm doing. You're about to be looking at your mental health first aider. Oh my gosh, happy mental health month. Yeah, I'm about to be certified.
Okay, period.
I passed this class. I need to do my pre-work.
Lord.
It's due on Friday. I'm gonna do it tonight. Okay, who you clapping back at, Gora?
I guess I'm clapping back at my boss because he made a comment about us thinking that he's stupid. And we definitely do not think that. And he doesn't know that we know that he made the comment type thing. So he ended up doing like a little pop-up on Friday to see if we were, I guess, still at work, because the comment he made was like, they leave early on Fridays, like I'm stupid or something like that. So he tried to do a little pop-up to see like if we were still there, and we were, and he was looking all shocked and confused and all this stuff like that. So
where did he get that idea from?
I'll tell you when we get off of this, because I don't even want to too much put that out there. But yes, yeah,
my tea.
We hope you guys enjoyed the episode. I know it was a little all over the place, but that's how we are, girls.
I thought it was a vibe.
Okay, period. That's what I have on the outline. Vibe. Anywho, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe on YouTube. Follow us on Instagram. The Clapback's page is theclapbackcc. My Instagram is Camille_loves. Carmen's is car.xo. Follow us on TikTok at the Clapbackcc. Send us an email at theclapbackcc@gmail.com. It is also the Clapback's 4-year anniversary month, so we will be getting to it soon. But yes, guys, thank you so much for tuning in. Have a wonderful week. Bye.